Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do the freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. Today we'll be taking a look at kind of oldie. For some reason, I missed out on these guys. This is the Newage Legend Scale rear window. This is a reflector. I got all the other ones. I got the Tune, I got the Gold, I got the Clear, all those other ones they put out. But for some reason, I missed out on this guy. So I saw this on AliExpress, I think, for a pretty good deal. I had to pay a little extra, because of the latex and everything. But I think I got a pretty good deal and everything. But yeah, here you go. Here is the box. So this is the toy deco. This is a 22D, everything, rear window, all that good stuff. So nice little display like that right there. And on the side and on the back. Very nicely done. And then on the side again. So very nice and up top, all that stuff. So yeah, this is the toy deco for the reflector. Like I said, for some reason I missed out on it, and I just always forgot about it. But I was looking back and I was like, man, I never got those guys. So why not do a review and everything? So hope you like this. Hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and care bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. If you haven't already, it really helps out the channel. And yeah, hit me up on TikTok and on Instagram. And use Deluxe32 at Show Z. You can go order you some Transformers, and that really helps out the channel too as well. So let's get right to it. And yeah, really excited for this. But once again, am I going to be excited afterwards? Probably are, because I did like these, from the original ones. So yeah, let's just get right to it and talk about some Newage Legend Scale Reflector. All right. Let's go. All right, up first, we're going to take what he comes with, or we'll look at what they come with. And it does come with instructions and everything. That's pretty cool. It comes with 3 guns. They're all different. Basically just black plastic. Got a little sculpt work going on right there. There's a little different one right there. And just throw that around. And we got the other one. This is the for the leader, the middle one, and everything. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, just, nice little sculpt work. No paint or anything like that. It comes with a flash kind of thing going on. Nice silver paint and kind of a purple, light, kind of light purple. So that's pretty cool. You can also hold it and use it as a weapon, I guess, if you want to. And then you got the lens, and nicely painted silver, red paint. The black is nice as well. Now, it does have a lot of feature. If you take this apart, unscrew this right here. I think it takes AG, it says in the instructions, I think it's AG8, I think. I don't have the batteries, but it does, yeah, AG8 right there. So it does take batteries. Unfortunately, I don't have those, but it's okay and everything. But yeah, you just take that apart, and then, like I said, once you do it, you can click this, and I'm sure it does a little flash or something like that. So that's pretty cool. Everything. So yeah, there you go. That's what they come with. Whee! All right, and here is Newage. They call him rear window. But I'm going to show you how to put the parts on. So you take the lens. There are 2 little tabs right there, 2 little slots right there. Just line up right there, and you can put on the lens right there. That's pretty cool. Don't stay together the best. It really tabs in like right on the side right there, and it tabs in right here too as well, and up top, but not the tightest fit, but not terrible. Then you take the flash, and you just put it over that guy's little head right there. And there you go. You have reflector and toy deco, and I think it looks freaking awesome. Front looks really good, really clean and everything. Looks good. Turn on the side. That's when you start seeing some arms and stuff and everything. Not the best. And you got the little peekaboo. Peekaboo, I see you. You see it right there too as well on that side. But the paint is spectacular, man. The red, the purple, the black, the green, the silver or the gray look really good. It says, like I said, reflector right there. Once again, you can, if it did have batteries, probably more likely would just flash like that. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I kind of wish it'd been cool back in the day, because this is just like 4 or 5 years old. I haven't messed around with these in a long time. Put a cover, to cover all that up. But I think it still looks pretty cool. It does its job. It does what it's supposed to do. And that little peekaboo thing, it is part of the toy. That's what it did. So it's faithful to that, and that's pretty cool. I think. Man, like I said, I haven't messed around with these in a long time. I did the clear version, the gold, and the tune version. The Magic Square, I did a versus with the Magic Square and them. And I think if I remember the guns, the rifles would form a tripod. It would have been cool if they could have included a tripod too as well, because you can't really put the guns anywhere. They don't store in alt mode. But it would have been, been pretty cool if they would have made a tripod, just like the Magic Square one did. But yeah, overall, I still like it. Like I said, the paint and the materials feel good as always as Newage. You know, they haven't missed a beat since then. So yeah, there you go. There is Reflector, or their rear window in toy deco. Very nice. I like it. All right, so there's Wheelie. Nothing's really going to scale with this guy. There's Wheelie. We got Magic Square Prowl. You got Newage Toxitron. You could probably scale him with the MP or something like that, or Chug or something like that. There you go. There's a Red Alert. And last but not least, we have Dustbuster Jazz. And there's some scale for you. All right, so transformation. Normally I put it, you know, with music in the background. I'd fast forward it a little bit and everything. And I've kind of taken out transformations lately. I don't know what I'm going to do moving forward, you know, because a lot of people don't watch my transformations. I can see it in the algorithms and everything. But I'm just going to do this one real quickly because it's easy. So basically you're going to take this off right there. Put that over to the side. And you take off the flash and take that off as well. And what you're going to do is you're going to untab this right here, and then these are going to separate right here. I'm just going to transform one of them because both of these transform the same way. So I'll just do that. But we'll do them, you know, I guess the leader, I guess you want to call it. So you're going to untab all this and stretch it out a little bit. Untab right there. And then what you want to do is you want to take this piece right here, flip it, flip this piece back right there. There's a little, it's on a little double hinge right here. Right there, close that up right there, and then flip the foot down. There you go. And you're going to do the same thing over here. Flip it like this. A lot of people ain't going to watch this review anyways, because my reviews lately have been, well, actually a lot. Other than my new stuff and everything, don't get a whole lot of views on most of my stuff, which is really weird, you know. But anyways, let me do that again. Make sure you got that right there. Close it. Like that, it should look like that, and do that. Alrighty. And then what you want to do is you want to flip this up like this. You're going to flip this in right here. And then you want to untab these, flip these out like that, and then push this in like that. And then you want to push this back right here like that. And then flip that hand out, and then flip this hand out right here like that. And there you go. That is how you transform the middle guy, or the leader. So we'll put him over there, and we'll just take one of these, like I said, transform him. Okay, so what you want to do is flip this up, flip that like that. Then you want to move this down, and then you want to flip this around so it doesn't show the green part like that. Flip that around like that. Untab once again. Transformation for the legs are the same for all three of them. Untab that. And then once again, it's on a double hinge, kind of lift it up right there. And there you go. Put the leg or foot right there. All right. I don't know if I need to make my videos longer. Most of the time my reviews that are longer usually do a little better, but I don't know. All right, and then you want to untab. So they tab right here under there, and then they tab into this little stomach area right there. You want to flip that up, and then you want to flip this down like that. Tab in right there. Once again, move the hands down, and there you go. That is how you transform him. So that's how you transform both of those. I'm going to transform him real quickly, and we'll come back and we'll talk about him. All right, back to transformation. Here they are, all three of them together. You got Reflector, got the red, the kind of a purplish one, and that guy's a blue one, I guess if we want to call it. That'll be pretty cool. We'll take a quick look at the red one. Nice little head sculpt. Beautiful paint on all three of them. Really nice. Got the red. Got a little speckle, like a little glitter into there, into the the front chest piece, which is really nice. Red paint right there. The silver, the red eyes. Very nice. Silver legs. Red paint right there. Very nice.
Articulation real quick, I'll go over so you can look down a little bit, not much. You look up quite a bit. It's on a ball peg. You can go about right there, and it gets caught up on these little shoulder things right there. So, all right, you can go up to there with the arms. You can go all the way around. You do have like a little backwards butterfly. So that's very nice. You got about a little bit more than 90 degrees for the elbow bend. It's on a ball peg. Bicep swivel. Very nice. Just up and down for the hands. Nothing much for that. You do have a fall over waist swivel. It's got like a little pig face right there. You got the little snout. Got the two eyes right there and a little mouth right there. Oink oink. Pig suey. Waist swivel. I think I said that already, but there it is. Van Dam all day, every day. You can kick up, kick back. I love how that goes with that. You know, very nicely done with that. Thigh swivel. I got a knee bend about 90 degrees, which is nice. Got a little gap right there. Downwards with that, and you got a nice rocker as well. And got a little backpack, not bad. Cleans up pretty good, I think. There's the back right there. And we'll take a quick look at the other one. Let's see if I can stand him up. Okay. Nice head sculpt once again. Silver, red eyes. Got the nice chest and everything, real good. Got the metallic blue, which looks really good like that. Mixed in with the purple, silver, and gray. Lots of like a tempo sticker right down there. Very nice. On the back, looks good. Very nice. Articulation is the same as that one right there. Okay, and then we'll take a look at him. Different head sculpt. Once again, all three of them have different head sculpts, which is good. I think they do. Yeah. So very nice. Got the red paint right there for the eyes. Looks really good. Sorry about that. Got the nice green right there. Silver, red, purple, blue. Tons of paint. Very nicely done. Articulation, same thing. You know, everything. Transformation for those two, like I said, they were same. This one has a little different for the chest, but you got the little shutter thing right there on his chest or belly, his little belly. So very nice. And you got the back right there, a little gap in right there, but it cleans up pretty good. Did I do this right? Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay. So make sure I did that right. So yeah, there you go. There's all three of them. Hey, real quick, weapons. You can use any weapon. I gave him, gave the middle guy, whatever, I guess the leader. And you can also hold the flash. Either one, all three of them could hold them if you want to, but you just tab it in right there. And gave him that gun right there, which looks really cool. And gave him this gun. Like I said, you can switch them out, whichever you want, have fun with it. It really doesn't matter. And I gave him this one. So that's pretty cool. The red one, as far as the lens, it doesn't go anywhere. So that's it. But yeah, there you go. There are their weapons and accessories. All right, real quick, there's Magic Square, Ultra Magnus, Optimus Prime, and Mirage. And there's Newage, Optimus Prime, Megatron, Mirage, and Bumblebee. All right, there you got Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Ultra Magnus, Ramjet, and Cosmos. Lucky got Bumblebee. You got one of the Seekers from Iron Factory. You got Core Class Wheelie, and then you got Tits McGee, Retgar. And there's some scale for you.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Newage. I know these are a little older. These are about 4 or 5 years old. This is Newage Reflector. I think they call them Rear Window. This is the toy deco of this version. Like I said, I don't know why I missed out on these guys, but I just remembered that I didn't have them, and I was looking across, and like I said, I got them for a decent, pretty good deal and everything. But I like these; they're really fun. If you want to go watch my older reviews of the golden ones, the clear ones, and the tuned ones, and I actually did a versus with the Magic Square ones too as well. But the paint jobs are great on this. Materials feel good as always. Newage is great for that. Love the alt mode, the camera mode. You can see the little head, little peekaboo, and everything, but it's it looks like the toy, and that's pretty cool. Transformation is easy and fun. I like that. Bot modes look good as well. Love the weapons. You got the little, the flash, whatever, and everything. And you also got the lens that comes with it, so that's pretty cool as well. Articulation is pretty good across the board. They're just fun little Transformers. Like I said, oldie but goodies, but they're awesome. I like them. I highly recommend if you could try to find these, at least get the tuned ones. They're pretty good too as well. A little small
These and the Decepticons were really small. I think they should have been a little bigger, but that's, you know, Newage is always usually smaller than Magic Square and everything. But overall, really like these. They're fun. So yeah, I guess that's it. Hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me with some comments. Really would be awesome if people would watch this. I know a lot of people are probably not going to watch this either. I don't know what the deal is. You know, my new stuff, you know, does pretty good. It seems like just the longer videos do a little better. You know, it's just kind of weird that I have, you know, have over 17,000 subscribers, and most of my reviews get like 200 to 300 views. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. You know, you're subscribed to a Transformer channel, and I make Transformer content and everything. And it's just weird that people are not, you know, either YouTube is not pushing this. I don't know what the deal is. But, you know, I've gotten several comments before, like, you know, they never get any notifications. So hit that notification bell. You know, that really helps out and everything. It'd be pretty cool. Like I always say, I want this channel to grow. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've always wanted this, you know, channel to grow and be, you know, successful and everything. So also follow me on IG, Instagram, and on TikTok, as, you know, as always. Everything's in the description if you want to do that. And yeah, if you want to go order some stuff from Show Z, hit Deluxe32 at the top. It really helps out the channel too that way. So yeah, I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself, man. Hell freaking Transformers and hell freaking Newage, man. Love me some Newage. Can't wait to get Sunstreaker, the rest of the Trailbreaker stuff. Hoist will probably be next, more than likely. I think he'll be the last one to have a part for Autobot Spike. More than likely, I think he probably will come with him. We'll see and everything. So yeah, it's a great time to be a Legends collector. I just want to see some more stuff. Magic Square, Iron Factory, you know, all the new stuff, you know, Robot Toys, you know, all the new Legends companies coming out. Man, I'm ready for that Computron. Looks good. So yeah. All right. Good night, folks. I'm just rambling. Sorry about that.